Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to downtown São Paulo, one of the most exciting, vibrant, and misunderstood cities in Brazil. Join us today as we discover Paulista Avenue with a free walking tour, where we'll witness history, culture, and modern life collide. Let's start with the Mythbuster. Some say São Paulo isn't safe, but is that really true? While others think that São Paulo is just skyscrapers and traffic. Well, let us show you the real soul of Paulista Avenue. From stunning city views to hidden cultural gems, and even a free walking tour to explore it all. Let's dive into the real São Paulo together. Oh, and you're going to want to stick around until the end, because we have a free insider tip for you. Hint, one of the greatest activities you can do here, and it won't even cost you a dime. São Paulo's safety is complex and depends on where, when, and how you explore the city. It's a massive city, and one of the largest in the world. There are areas that are perfectly safe for tourists, and others that require caution, just like in New York, Paris, or Mexico City. Here are a few neighborhoods which are considered to be safe. Additionally, the free walking tour offers a safe and immersive way to experience Paulista Avenue and other parts of the city. Feel free to check out our other free walking tour vlog, where you'll find the link in our video's description. Our Paulista Avenue free walking tour was scheduled at 3:30, but before jumping right into the tour's highlights, we wanted to share a handful of activities in this wonderful area of the city, inspiring you to make a full day out of it. For starters, we've been covering a lot of coffee topics lately, so it's only fitting to talk about Sol Cafe, located on Augusta Street, a short walking distance from Paulista Avenue. São Paulo has no shortage of amazing cafes, but Sol Cafe was one of the first to truly embrace the specialty coffee culture in the city. Before third wave coffee became a trend, this place was already focused on high-quality beans, precise brewing methods, and a cozy, welcoming atmosphere. Third wave received its name as it represents the third major shift in how coffee is produced. This hidden alley on Augusta Street really packs a punch, with many quaint shops, and it even has a barber shop. Another activity we recommend in this area is a rooftop view of Paulista Avenue from the Blue Note restaurant. If you love jazz, then you'll love Blue Note São Paulo. Inspired by the legendary Blue Note clubs in New York City and Tokyo, this venue brings world-class live music right to the heart of Paulista Avenue. Blue Note's menu has a mix of Brazilian and international flavors, perfect for pairing with an afternoon or night of smooth jazz. Alternatively, if you prefer enjoying a pint on the nice terrace, you'll find a few breweries around. Well, just double check that they're open before heading over there. We got ourselves a seat at the Bear Bar, where they serve the Colorado brews. Our 3:30 appointment was fast approaching, and our meeting point was at the corner of Augusta and Paulista. We chose the Paulista free walking tour for a few reasons. Number one, the ability to roam a busy street with a sense of security. Number two, we love the tips offered by the free walking tour group. And number three, we love meeting new people from different countries. Our goal with this video isn't to replicate the entire walking tour. For that, we invite you to book the tour for yourselves. Today, we'll highlight the many places to visit on Paulista Avenue and tell you a little bit about its history. Consider this a little boost of courage, so that you can feel confident when visiting Brazil. Paulista Avenue wasn't always about skyscrapers and business towers. Over a century ago, this was home to São Paulo's richest families, the coffee barons, who were wealthy and influential landowners who controlled vast coffee plantations. With fortunes built on Brazil's booming coffee trade, they lined the avenue with grand European-style mansions competing in luxury. But as São Paulo grew, the coffee empire declined. Maintaining these massive homes became too expensive. And one by one, they were sold, demolished, and replaced by the city's financial center. A few historic houses still stand today, and our guide, Eliane, will tell us all about them. Also, Paulista Avenue isn't just about business and finance. It's also one of São Paulo's biggest cultural hotspots. From museums and art galleries to theaters and creative hubs. There's so much history and culture packed into this street. Let's check out some of the highlights together. Oh, and be sure to stick around for that freebie we'll share with you later. Located at 1811 Paulista Avenue stands a colonial-style mansion built in 1940, which now houses Brazil's 1000th McDonald's restaurant, affectionately known as Meki 1000. The term Meki reflects the Brazilian pronunciation of Mek. This establishment offers a unique dining experience, blending fast food with a historical ambiance, and it's become a popular spot for both locals and tourists. Next, the Joaquim Franco de Melo residence. It's another last surviving mansion on Paulista Avenue, a rare relic from the era when coffee barons ruled São Paulo. It was designed with an eclectic mix of European styles. While most mansions were demolished for skyscrapers, this one endured due to its historical designation, sparking legal disputes that left it abandoned for years. Today, it stands as a powerful reminder of São Paulo's aristocratic past, amid the city's modern skyline. And now, for a bit of diversity. Paulista Avenue isn't just about buildings. There are also amazing green spaces, like the Paulista Cultural Park. Here you'll find outdoor exhibitions, live music, and even dance performances happening in the open air. It's a space that truly brings people together. And then there's the larger and more famous Trianon Park, located right across from the MASP. It's a true remnant of the Atlantic forest, filled with native trees, shaded walking paths, and sculptures. This is proof that culture in São Paulo isn't locked inside museums. It's alive in the streets, in the people, and in the way the city embraces creativity. Of course, we can't talk about Paulista's culture without mentioning the MASP, São Paulo's most famous art museum. It's home to incredible collections of European masterpieces, Brazilian modern art, and even African and Asian artifacts. We've heard that what makes the MASP so special isn't just the collection, but also the way the artwork is displayed. Instead of traditional walls, paintings are placed on glass panels, making it feel like they're floating in space. It's one of the most unique museum experiences in the world. Paulista Avenue is the beating heart of São Paulo, where the city's energy is on full display. From sunrise to late at night, its bustling traffic, towering skyscrapers, and constant movement creates a dynamic rhythm that never stops. Cars, buses, and cyclists navigate through the wide lanes, while pedestrians fill the sidewalk, moving between work, shopping, and cultural attractions. Above it all, a forest of TV and radio antennas piercing the skyline. A nod to Paulista's role as a media and business hub. On Sundays, this avenue transforms as it's closed to traffic. It becomes a massive urban park filled with street performers, cyclists, artists, and food vendors, turning the financial corridors into a celebration of São Paulo's vibrant culture. Whether viewed from the ground or from one of its breathtaking rooftops, Paulista Avenue is the ultimate symbol of the city's past, present, and future colliding in motion. Now, imagine stepping back in time while still being in the heart of Paulista Avenue. That's exactly what the House of Roses offers. This French-style mansion is one of the last remaining old houses on Paulista. and it's now a cultural center dedicated to poetry and literature. It's a reminder that before Paulista was full of high-rises, it was home to the city's wealthiest families, who built mansions along this avenue. Today, it's a space for poetry lovers, art enthusiasts, and anyone looking for a quiet escape from the city buzz. And just across the street from here, Eliani told us about one of Paulista's coolest spots called Japan House. It's an initiative by the Japanese government to promote Japanese culture abroad. And São Paulo was one of the few cities chosen worldwide to have one. Be sure to subscribe because we'll be sharing more of Brazil's culture in the coming vlogs. So you see, we barely scratched the surface during our afternoon walk on Paulista Avenue. We could see ourselves coming back for closer views of the Meki 1000 or to check out the art museum. To carefully review everything we walked past today, you would need 3 to 4 full days to discover Paulista Avenue. A special thank you for the free walking tour, notably our guide Eliani and Rafa. In hindsight, we were able to film this entire vlog on Paulista Avenue without any issues. Thanks to the increased police presence, the free walking tour, our group, and the valuable safety tips that they shared along the way. If you're planning to visit São Paulo and would like to stay informed, be sure to check out our blog for more details on this topic. Oh, but we're not done. We promised you that freebie earlier, so here it is. At the end of the tour, Eliani told us about a viewpoint where we could see an amazing elevated viewpoint from Paulista Avenue. It also happens to be one of the best places to experience São Paulo's cultural scene. The SESC is a non-profit institution dedicated to education, art, and well-being, offering free or affordable events for the public. And the best part? The rooftop has one of the best views of São Paulo. You can come here, enjoy an exhibition, grab a coffee, and soak in the city's skyline, all in one place. It was the perfect end to our Paulista Avenue day trip. Well, next to finding an artisanal brewery and having some delicious food. Welcome back! Today, we busted some myths and showed you Paulista Avenue. Well, a small part of Paulista Avenue, which is an even smaller part of São Paulo. But already we discovered so much culture, history, and richness. Can you even just imagine what São Paulo looks like? Want to see more? Then subscribe and tune in to our next week's vlog. All right, everyone, have a great one, and I'll see you next week.